thank you, Norm, for this wonderful opportunity to celebrate more progress at Bell and the continuing advancement of agriculture in Indiana, aquaculture in Indiana. As I've learned more and more about aquaculture, I've really begun to appreciate the science and the economics of this special segment of agriculture. One of the numbers Norm alluded to is that the seafood industry in the United States is $80 billion. $80 billion. However, what's important to know is we import 95% of it. That leaves a tremendous opportunity for Indiana aquaculture. As we know, fish provides a very healthy protein, as Norm said, and one which will grow as the world continues to move into a middle class. And further, we know that there's concerns about the overfishing of our waters, both fresh and salt water. Thus, even our own National Science and Technology Council recognized the importance of investing in research and development in this very important aquaculture industry. Norm and Bell Aquaculture have been at the forefront of developing the technology and now stand at the forefront once again as they open this tremendous new feed mill. You know, some might say, why do you need a feed mill? Why is that important? Well, Bell Aquaculture has profiled the nutritional needs of many fish species and has been able to introduce plant-based feeds, many of those right here in Indiana with Indiana soybeans. The feed mill will be able to produce over 2 million pounds of fish feed every month, creating the feed for not only Bell Aquaculture, but for others who might want to be in this industry. And that creates a tremendous opportunity for Indiana to grow aquaculture so that we can be the epicenter of this big $75 million market opportunity that's in front of us. You know, the U.S. Commerce study showed that for each 1 million metric tons of commercial aquaculture, it would create nearly 100,000 jobs. 100,000 jobs. That's tremendous for Indiana and the United States. But in a broad sense, this feed mill represents a very critical part of the agriculture industry in Indiana. You know, last fall, a new project was launched in Indiana called the Food and Ag Innovation Initiative. This initiative really arose as we analyzed all the assets we had in agriculture, looking at the companies that were doing research and development that were really on the leading edge right here in Indiana. And then we combined that with the great work of Purdue University, ranked number 6 in the world in agriculture. And as you look at all of these different pieces of work going on, you say, wow, if we could only synergize those together and see what kind of research and what kind of commercialization opportunities and innovations we could come up with that would combine the public and the private sector, there'd be a great opportunity. And so out of that was birthed something we call the Food and Agriculture Innovation Initiative. Well, guess what? Bell Aquaculture is just a great example of the kind of innovation we hope to see out of that initiative. So, with that, congratulations, Norm and Bell Aquaculture, the whole team, for all that you've done to ensure that Indiana really is a state that works and leads in aquaculture innovation. Thank you so much.